How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we're using the Gengar team for the final time, so use the code while you can at the top right corner of the screen to try it, and there's also a copy and paste of the team in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, today we're going against Ramen, also known as F-Gaz, in the Discord server. We battled them recently, but they've actually got a new team apparently, and they've got Spidops, which is awesome. Ramen's from the Discord server, so go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. Looking at the teams, Gengar should do well here. I mean, we've got the Breloom, which we can obviously outspeed. We don't have to worry about the Mach Punch. Goldengo, we are Choice Scarf, so we outspeed the Goldengo. We should be able to hurt the Sandy Sharks. We should be able to hurt the Chi-Yu with a Sludge Bomb if we need to. Spidops is Spidops, and I'm guessing they're going to lead with Spidops to get the Sticky Webs up. That's my guess. So I'm going to go ahead and lead with the Cyclizar and just go for a Draco Meteor straight away. And the battle begins. So Ramen's going to lead off with the Breloom as we led off with the Cyclizar. So that's absolutely fine. They probably go for a Spore here, but just in case they go for a Mach Punch, I'm going to go ahead and... No, I haven't got a Spore Switch in, other than the Tauros with the Chesto berry. So I think I go for a Shed Tail here, right? We could Terrestrialize into a Steel. No, that's not going to work. Let's go for a Shed Tail. Let's see what happens. They go for a Mach Punch. Is that going to KO us? It does. Wow. Okay, right off the bat, we're off to a bad start. We're off to a really bad start. So Cyclizar is not my strong point. I'm not very good at using Cyclizar, let's be real. We can go into Raging Bull though now. We can just go into Raging Bull and get the Intimidate off, which would be nice. Should have gone into Raging Bull straight away. It was the perfect switch. He's got the Chesto berry and everything. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Body Press, expecting a switch into the Chi-Yu or the Sandy Shocks. So we'll go for a Body Press. That should do a lot of damage to something on the team. I don't think they stay in here with the Breloom. They're going to withdraw the Breloom. What are they going to go into to take a Raging Bull? They go into the Chi-Yu. Oh, we know how this goes down. We know how this goes down. We go for a Body Press. Should KO the Chi-Yu. No problems whatsoever. There we go. Nice and super effective Body Press. Takes out the Chi-Yu. See, I told you the crit didn't matter in that last game. I told you the crit didn't matter. See, no crit, still KOs. Unless there were a defensive Chi-Yu in the last one, which I highly doubt. In comes Spidops anyway. That's going to set up some Sticky Web shenanigans. And we have lost our... We have lost our Rapid Spinner, so I'm going to switch Gengar in right away. Because this thing's either going to go for a counter, a Silk Trap, or a Sticky Webs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. They go for a Sticky Webs. Ooh, I love the animation it does for that. That's pretty cool. So I want to get Gengar in now so we can get some damage off early on something. So we'll go ahead and mark Chi-Yu off, which is always nice. Getting rid of the Chi-Yu is always nice. We'll go straight for a Shadow Ball. I see no reason not to on their team, so we'll go for a Shadow Ball real quick. Should take it down to its sash because it's not that bulky. I was saying, you go for a U-turn. Wait, what? How did you take that so well? That's a Gengar Shadow Ball. What the heck? In comes Hammer Time. So we know the deal here. We know the deal here. We're going to get smacked in the face with a big-ass hammer, but we have the bull, so we're all right. We're all right. There we go. Going to withdraw our Gengar. Now, Gengar now needs to rely on its base speed because the Choice Scarf is going to get nullified by the Sticky Webs, unfortunately, and we have no way to get rid of the Sticky Webs either, so the Intimidate's not going to work because they're going in tempo, but it's fine. We are physically defensive. We can definitely take it, no problem. It goes for a knockoff. That's going to knock off our Chesto berry, unfortunately. As now, looking at their team, nothing wants to switch into a Raging Bull. That's for sure. So let's go for it. Let's just go straight for the Bull move. Hammer Time's going to get withdrawn. What are they going to go into? The Spidops, probably. I'd sack that off. Yeah, they're going to sack off the Spidops, which makes sense. Because it's not really that useful otherwise. Go for the Raging Bull. Takes out the Spidops. Nicely done. This gives them a free switch into whatever they want to now. They could go into the Breloom and Spore us. Or they could go into the Sandy Shocks and Earth Power us. One of the two. Yeah, in comes the Sandy Shocks. So Sandy Shocks is coming in. Looks great. Actually, looks really great. I love Sandy Shocks so much. It's such a cool Pokemon. I just wanted to reiterate that. So we have the heavy duty boost on the Chien-Pao, so we have to worry about outspeeding. I don't want to come in on a... It could go for either Thunderbolt or Earth Power, so I'm going to go into Tyranitar as a safe switch in. We are specially defensive, and the Sandstorm's obviously going to rectify any sort of special defense issues we might have. So, Tyranitar comes in, looking lovely, as we're going to get caught in some sticky webs, which is unfortunate. What can you do, though? And there's no point setting up the Stealth Rocks, because they have Steel type after Steel type after Steel type on their team. But the fact that they have Steel type after Steel type after Steel type makes me want to go for a Earthquake. But I feel like they switch out into Breloom here, so I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave, expecting that. If we lose Tyranitar here, it's not the biggest deal in the world. They are going to withdraw the Sandy Shocks. Are they going to go into the Breloom? That'd be ideal. They do go into the Breloom, as we were able to catch the Breloom with a Thunder Wave, so that's awesome. So Thunder Wave is going to come through. We're also going to break his potential sash with the Sandstorm, which is great. So the Breloom is pretty much out of commission right now. So there we go. Lovely job, Tyranitar. You did great, buddy. You did great. Absolutely great. Okay, we're going to switch out into the Bull, because this thing's obviously going to go for a Mach Punch on our Tyranitar, and there's no questions asked whatsoever. If they go for a Spore and predict the switch, fair enough, but I don't think they will. To be honest with you, we do outspeed as well, and we get the Intimidate off, which is going to nullify the Mach Punch's attacks. They go for a Spore, which is fair enough. If they're going to put anything to sleep, I'm not bothered about the Bull being put to sleep, to be honest with you. As they now probably hard switch out into Sandy Shocks again to take advantage of that first turn of sleep. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and go into Chien-Pao. Because I believe Chien-Pao... No. Let's... We haven't terrestrialized yet. I'm worried. I'm worried is all. I'm really worried. And I shouldn't be too worried. Let's just... No. Let's go Gyarados, expecting them. Let's go Gyarados. I think Gyarados is the better play. Just because Gyarados is going to stack the Intimidate, so if they did stay in and go for an attack, we're going to be able to tank it way better, which is always ideal. They do withdraw the Breloom. What are they going to go into, though? I don't know whether they go Sandy Shocks here, or whether if they do go Sandy Shocks. Of course they do. Of course they go Sandy Shocks. So Sandy Shocks comes in. This thing's a menace. An absolute menace. Sometimes. So we could Terra Blast to take the Thunderbolt better, but I don't think we should do that. I think we should go straight into Tyranitar, and that way we're going to be able to scout to see whether or not this thing is choiced or not. If it's choice Scarfed, we're kind of screwed. If it's choice Specs, we're in a bit of a better position because we can outspeed it with a Chien-Pao. So there we go, going to withdraw the Leviathan, and we're going to go into Tyranitar. If they take out Tyranitar here, we just bring in Chien-Pao and go for some shenanigans there, which is absolutely fine. So we're going to get caught in the sticky webs, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? As they're going to actually terrestrialize into a what? I think last time we battled they used one of these, and they terrestrialized into a water type, so that's something. Yeah, oh, it's an ice type this time. Oh, they've changed it. Okay, that's fair enough, they've changed it. They've changed it. Absolutely fine. They're now going to get buffed by the Sandstorm, which is great. Thunderbolt's going to come through and do a critical hit and get the Crit Para. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? So Thunderbolt will probably KO us now that the Sandstorm's gone. No, it won't actually. But we're going to be able to see if they're going to change up moves, so that's always going to be nice. We'll go for a Thunder Wave here because... no, we go for... Let's go for a Stealth Rocks and get them up. They go for an Earth Power, they do change up moves. So that's going to KO us, unfortunately. But we now know what to do. We now know what to do. So we go into our Chien-Pao. Real quick, there we go. Chien-Pao is obviously a menace. We're going to lower their defenses. And we're going to go ahead and go for a Sacred Sword because the Tinkaton's clearly coming in right now. And we want to get some damage off on that Tinkaton. Hopefully we can 2-hit KO it. So Hammer Time comes in. Absolutely perfect. We're going to go ahead and terrestrialize real quick. There we go. Into a fighting type. And hopefully Sacred Sword is enough to 2-hit KO this Tinkaton. Hopefully. There's no guarantee. But it should do a lot of damage, which is what we're looking for, really. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. So we'll go for a Sacred Sword. Nice and Terra boosted. Ignores the defenses. That's a 2-hit KO if I've ever seen one. Awesome. So with that in mind... What's their switching now? They probably go Goldengo, right? But I'm going to go for a Sacred Sword anyway. There we go. Go for a Sacred Sword real quick. That's going to take out the Tinkaton, which is absolutely amazing. Down it goes. Down it goes. Chien-Pao is amazing. Such a good Pokemon. Such a good Pokemon. Like, Weavile is non-existent anymore. And that's my favorite Pokemon, Weavile is. And I'll never use it over this thing. In comes the Breloom. Absolutely fine by me. Bring your Breloom in. I'm going to Ice Spinner you in the face right now. I don't see how they're going to get around this. So they go for a Mach Punch, which isn't going to do too much damage to us. Ice Spinner's going to come through. That's going to KO the Breloom, so that's awesome. Chien-Pao is literally just click to win, you know. It's literally just click to win. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. In comes the Goldengo. So Goldengo's awesome. They're basically, I think at this point, just hoping we don't have Sucker Punch, which we do have. If they trick us here, they trick us. So be it. There we go for a Sucker Punch. No! They don't go for it. They go for a Nasty Plot. They go for a trick. Okay, they're going to go for a trick. What are they going to trick us? A Choice Scarf? If they trick us a Choice Scarf, that's fine. Choice Scarf. Nice. So that means we outspeed it now. So we can just go for a Crunch now and just be done with it. Crunch comes through. There we go. Takes out the Goldengo. No problems whatsoever. As now all they've got left is the Sandy Shocks, which is an Ice type. So we could stay in and go for a attack. I think the best thing to do is switch out, to be honest with you. So I'm going to switch out right now. And we're going to go into our Gyarados just to sack it. And then we'll go into Gengar and see if Gengar can do anything against this thing. Switch out Chien-Pao real quick. There we go. And then we'll go into Leviathan, the Gyarados, just to sack it off because it doesn't really need to do anything anymore. Gets the Intimidate off, which is always nice. They go for a Thunderbolt. That's going to take out Gyarados, no problem. There we go. And now I'm going to go into Gengar. And the reason I'm going into Gengar is because I'm curious as to a couple of things. Because I don't want to check, but I don't want to go on Showdown now and check in the middle of a video. So I want to see if Gengar outspeeds Sandy Shocks. So we're going to get caught in the Sticky Web, but we are Choice Scarf. So that's awesome. Now I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb just to see how much damage we're talking. We do outspeed, which is awesome. Not going to get the KO, but we do get the poison. So Gengar did something. There we go. Gengar did something this game, and he's proud of it. Look at his face. He's proud of it. He's going to get taken out by an Earth Power, though. No problems there. Down goes the Gengar. I'm glad to know we outspeed, though. That's good to know. That's good to know. So Poison's going to kick in, and this is really going to matter. This is where it really matters. We're going to go into Chien-Pao. And thanks to Gengar's valiant efforts, we're going to be able to finish this thing off with a Sacred Sword. So Sticky Webs are going to kick in, but we are Choice Scarfed, as it was the Gengar. We know the Gengar outspeed, so we know we outspeed. And we just go for a Sacred Sword right now and take this thing out. I think. There we go. Go for a Sacred Sword. Like so. Take it out. No problems. Down goes the Sandy Shock. And the only reason we're able to KO that was because of the Gengar. So Gengar deserves to go in the thumbnail, okay? That's how I see it. No, it's not really. Obviously, we would have one-shot the Sandy Shocks with Sacred Sword anyway. But Gengar did something. Not too much, but he did something, so it's going in the thumbnail, okay? Because I haven't been able to put it in the thumbnail for all of this time using this Gengar team, and it's the thing that I built the team around. So it's going in the thumbnail, okay? Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.